Hi folks, it's Pete here from Ashton's Cars, and today I'm showing you around our 58 plate Ford S-Max. This is the 2.2 litre diesel model and it's a titanium spec. Very popular cars back in the day. They came out in 2006, these. This shape, the Mark 1, ran until 2014, then replaced by a facelifted version. But this is a late 2008 car. It's a very popular spec with the titanium. It means it gets the pan roof, the bigger wheels, and a nice upgraded leather and ALCANTARA interior. This particular car though has done 134,000 miles, just come in part exchange, and it has been a category N, so that is a insurance write-off, but the least serious of them, and non-structural damage has been on the car, so it might have been scratched or slightly dented somewhere and repaired. It's obviously been repaired to a good standard though, because it looks great. It has also got a few light modifications, I would say, over the standard car. The wheels have been refurbished. There's the vents done in black, some additional black trim. There's like an eyebrow on the headlights there, and a little bit of a brow on the bonnet as well, to give it a bit more of a sporty and aggressive look. Normally on a people carrier that would be a bit uncouth, but the S-Max was originally designed to be a sporty alternative to a normal 7-seater. This car's got 7 seats, but it's on a Mondeo platform, and the Mondeo of this time was a very fine handling car indeed. So these were designed to handle and be a bit of a driver's car, as an alternative to the more upright and brick-like SUVs and MPVs of their day. Of course, Ford did a Galaxy as well, which was their traditional MPV. The S-Max was slightly smaller, but a lot more sporty. And it still has quite a good accommodation for 7 people. 170 something horsepower in these. They're quite powerful, these 2.2 diesels. Definitely the best engine for these cars. It's the same engine that you get in the Freelanders and some of the Jaguar models. It's the one that I always tell people to buy if they're looking at a JLR product from this sort of era. So it's a really strong engine, performs really well, and gives this car a decent lick of performance. 0 to 60 is about 9 seconds, which is good for a 7-seater, and it goes on to about 134 miles an hour. So pretty serious performance really for something that is designed with practicality in mind. We've got twin exhausts at the back as well, just to show that performance intention. And of course the previous owner has blacked the lights. That wasn't a standard finish on this car. And neither was the black spoiler actually. There's been quite a few modifications done. They may or may not be to your taste. Tinted glass certainly I think looks really good. I do think the black spoiler and stuff actually looks quite good. It's been done to a very high standard, and I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but it's not just some cheap tacked on finish. It does look the part, this does. It does look factory, the actual paint finish. The blacked out lights, probably not my taste, but you know, they do suit the car I suppose with all the extras that it's got. And they're easy enough to put back to standard if you wanted to. But it's clearly been someone's pride and joy, this car, as they've obviously spent a few quid on it to make it look a little bit personalised to them. And having just driven it about 40 miles, I've got to be fair, it drives absolutely brilliant. And we're looking at budget MPVs here, so this car's going to be under $3,000. If you're looking for a 7-seater in that price bracket, the choice can be a little bit underwhelming actually. So it's nice to have something that's quite clean and tidy like this. We're going to put a new MOT on it, which we can retail for under $3,000. That's why I bought it. Just show you the accommodation that you get on these. You've got a nice chrome trim here, look on the handles to show it's a titanium. And then when you get inside, look at that interior. Really nice leather and ALCANTARA seating. The dashboard is very much the same as the Mondeos, but it looks the part. A bit of a weird handbrake, but you soon get used to that. And then a panoramic roof with 2 panels and separate solar blinds, separate blinds for the front and rear. Manual blinds, but one less thing to go wrong, isn't it? But 6-speed manual gearbox, ice cold air conditioning on this particular car. And look at the finish on this, nice chrome finished trim, which continues along the dash there. It's got a really good high quality feel, this car, and there's not much wear in it as well. Considering it's done 130,000 miles, it's in remarkable condition, this. I'll show you the back as well. So many of these obviously were used by families and abused, and are now looking very, very tired. And while this car is a category N and it's got a few mods on it, it doesn't look tired in any way at all. It's actually really, really clean and tidy. And we haven't really done anything to it other than give it a quick wash. It came in pretty much like this. We haven't even needed to hoover this. These seats fold at the flick of a lever. I can do it with one hand whilst I'm holding a phone. It's that easy. I probably can't put it up with one hand though, so I'll do that in a minute. And in the back, I've put one seat down, one seat up, just to give you an idea of space. So that is the space that you get regular. And then on the other side, you see how it is with the one seat. They haven't got quite as much room as a Galaxy in the back, but there's still more than enough room for, you know, up to teenagers size. So that's pretty decent in all. And yeah, it's a good looking thing, isn't it? Very, very practical. You can put all those seats down. You've basically got a van, you know, if you put all of them down, and they all fold into the floor. So you haven't got to worry about taking seats out, which was a thing that you had to do on the Galaxy. So in many ways, I find these more practical if you haven't got a garage to store your seats in. So here's the driver's compartment. So without further ado, I'm going to jump in it. I remember when these came out, they were one of the first cars to have a knee airbag. Just by there, can you see it? They were very, very safe, very safety conscious cars, these were. And I remember people buying them off me purely because they had such a fantastic sort of safety reputation when they were new. They seemed to be a little bit ahead of the competition. So there we are, we're firing her into life. The dashboard is very similar to what you get on the Mondeo, with that nice computer in the middle, the rev counter over to the left there, and a nice clear display for the speed on the right, along with the fuel and the temperature beneath it. This car has done, as you can see, 134,099 miles. There's no real wear in here to show it though. The wheel's in pretty good shape. All the switchgear is really good. Fords were really well built in this day and age, so they were class-leading cars. The Mondeo was a great vehicle in my opinion, and this really sort of has more or less a Mondeo feel to it. You do get your front and rear heated screens, which is an absolute delight in the winter. And because it's a titanium, you get the uprated hi-fi system, which includes Bluetooth. I do believe this one's even got navigation on it. It's not touchscreen, it's a press button there. Go to Gloucester. Do we want to go to Gloucester? No, let's just pull the map up. So you have got a screen. It's not the biggest display in the world, but it does serve the purpose. So it has got full navigation, phone, Bluetooth, and a decent radio CD player, all in the dashboard here, and all original. You've also got cruise control on this one as well. So again, something that I always like on this type of vehicle. It's much more relaxing to drive on the motorway if you've got cruise. So it's nice that we've got that. And I'm a big fan of these big glass panels as well. They don't open. You can either have them with the blind across like that, or pull the blind back to let the light flood in. But they do make the interior feel a little bit more spacious and roomy again. So, you know, it gives you that sort of sense of space that you want in a big family car like this. The gears are really delightful to throw through. Really nice sort of shift pattern on it. Really easy sort of change. Typical of Ford of this era. And we have got dual climate controlled air conditioning there as well, which again, very easy to use. Exactly the same as you got in the Mondeo, and perhaps even I think the higher spec Focus models had a similar layout to this. It blows absolutely ice cold. It's freezing in here at the moment, which I'm loving. And there is a cubby bay here, but I think the switch is a bit dodgy on that. So we'll leave that down actually. Just forget about that. It has got loads of storage in it though, typical of a car of this type. Loads of little compartments in the rear under the floor, a massive pull-up armrest by here, which I can somehow figure to get it out to do. There he is. That's your locking wheel nut, and then there's another bit here that comes up, I believe. How do we do it? There it is, and then the big cubby hole underneath that. So comfortable, practical, and actually pretty decent to drive this. If you're in the market for something about £3,000 and you need 7 seats, you know, you haven't got an endless sort of amount of choice out there, and the S-Max is probably a lot more entertaining to drive than a Zafira at this price range, and I think a lot stronger mechanically as well, especially with this 2.2 engine. This is an absolute gem of a thing. So yeah, it gets the thumbs up from me. Obviously this one is a little bit cheaper than we would have perhaps sold it if it was HPI clear. It is a Cat N, but in this sort of price range, this sort of age, you know, the reality is, guys, every single car that you're going to look at in this price range is going to have had some paintwork done on it. And so category N like this has probably not had any more damage and work done to it than a HPI clear car. It's just that there's been an insurance claim involved. So the only advantage really is you're gonna, if you buy the one with a cat like this, it does tend to be a little bit cheaper. And yeah, if you've got any questions, give us a shout. I should probably point out as well, wheels and tyres are very good on it. 18-inch, but a couple of little areas where the old colours showing through. Obviously they would have been silver when it was new. They are the original wheels. But you know, apart from that, and I'm being very critical here of a car that is, what, 17 years old? Apart from the odd little blemish, it's in pretty good shape, this car, and it does drive as it should. So we'll supply it with a new MOT. It'll be fully workshop checked for under £3,000. Let us know if you're interested. Give us a shout on 07932 873 646. And of course, if you enjoy watching our videos, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications to be kept informed of all the cars we've got coming in, as well as, well, all the weird and wonderful stuff that we get up to. We'll be seeing a lot more of that over the next coming days, because I've managed to buy a load of weird stock, which have come in part exchange at main dealers, and I just can't resist something that's a bit unusual. So keep tuned, hit that subscribe button, and we'll hopefully see you very soon. The number one more time if you're interested in this particular car, 07932 873 646, and a lot more information on the car is in the description of this video, so check that out if you're interested in it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day wherever you are, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.